Shauca means the purity is one of the niyamas. Niyamas means must to be inculcated for our inner practice. Inner practice, niyama is one of the must to be followed. A regularity in our life. Patanjali talks about 5 niyamas. One of that one is what is must is called a shauca. Shauca, body is casing for the mind. If the body is weak, for example, if you are fasting on Ekadashi day, end of the day, your mind it cannot remember many things. Mental concentration ability reduces. When the body is weak, infirm, mind also become weak. When the body is healthy, mind also is healthy. And if the only body pampering is there, this becomes dull. So we have to find an optimal. Why Ekadashi? It is like you unburden whatever holding your mind, you get rid of that one. Time to time, loosen your mind, loosen your body, so that you can enliven. Healthy body and healthy mind go together. Shauca means purifying the body, purifying the mind. The body has controlling the senses. 10 senses are there. Your legs, hands, lower apertures, tongue, talking, eyes, ears, nostrils. Controlling the senses is called as dama. When the senses are managed, shama comes. Shama means a calm mind, the purity, the relaxed mind. For the relaxed mind, unless we have the sense control, mind cannot be controlled. It's uncontrolled limb movement indicates mind also is not stable. If the mind has to be controlled, managed, shama to be donned, body also to be the control, nigraha should be there. The shama and dama, managing them, purifying them, able to sit in one posture through the shauca. Shauca in the deha shuddhi. In Sri Krishna, it talks about requirement for meditation. Shucho deshe pratisthapya sthiram asanam atmanaham. Here, word desha is replaced with deha. Unless this is good, how can you purify that one? Shucho dehe pratisthapya. You establish yourself in a pure body. One is, the literal meaning is, your surroundings should be pure. It is, word can be replaced with desha and deha. Your body also should be clean, pure. Senses should be under control. Shucho deshe pratisthapya sthiram asana. Then you get a control. Unless you have a shaucha, you can't able to sit in one place. The purity, you can, without purifying the body, limbs, what we touched upon on Gerenda Samhita, purifying, internal purification, purity doesn't come. And shucha also means grief. Ashocya nanvashocastvam prajna vadanscha bhashase. Ashocya, ma shuchaha, don't cry. The way Bhagavad Gita has come, shucha, Sri Krishna ends with ma shuchaha. Don't, shucha means here not purity. It's not the word purity, cry. Not to cry. Ashocya, you are crying, you are thinking about trivial things which are not essential. Ashocya. when the purity is there, happiness comes. Because of the impurity, so much of grief comes in our life. If you want happiness in your life, observe the purity. Pure company of people, good company of people, good thoughts, and good reflection on the text brings in helps in not only purifying, also brings happiness in your life. Śauca leads to santosha. Second niyama is called as santosha. Santosha means no grief. No grief comes when there is no impurity in the body. Shucha, Śauca and santosha go hand in hand. The controlling the limbs, controlling the dama, controlling the mind. Mind is called as horse. In Kathopanishad compares the mind as a horse. Hayan yahuhu. Haya, the mind is called as a haya, controlling the senses, the dama and shama. It is called as Ashwamedha Yaga. Earlier they used to do Ashwamedha horse sacrifice. The symbolizing ultimate victory, ultimate yajna. In Pandava, Ashwamedhika Parva is there. Ultimate victory is one who has a mastery over the senses. That person is doing Ashwamedha Yaga. For Śauca, in the body, legs are there. Last week I touched upon. Legs are carrying the trunk is carrying the shoulders are carrying the head. Śauca in our life, how the head represents knowledge. One, it can lead us, guide us. Like when we are going ahead, GPS sees 5 kilometers further, there is a traffic jam. Be aware or take a diversion. This head is at the top. To enable the head, I can't say, I want to enable the head. What body says, legs are carrying the trunk. That means service. You have to do the seva. Without doing the service, all of a sudden I want to go here, it is not tenable. You have not matured. Legs carrying means menial service. Serve the noble, serve the worth cause. You are at the service. For example, T.N. Sheshan, well-known election commissioner in about 20 years back, and though he was a commissioner when the Shankaracharya of Kanchi, the big Swamiji died, he was a gatekeeper. He was a gatekeeper managing the crowd and making sure that people are removing the shoes and following the line, and he was having a small stick also, please go there. Unless I can serve, I want to become. That is the quality of a leader, is able to, that if you want to go, if you want to evolve, if you want to have knowledge, not to say I don't want to do any seva, I don't want to do any service, I will just come and sit and go, it won't happen. Knowledge, when you are doing the service and stomach represents, you are supporting whatever way, poshana, anything, the two things. One is you have to look after the place of birth, that is called as Janma Bhumi, and the place of your living, that is called as Karma Bhumi. You have an obligation for the roots as well as the place of your existence. You should contribute to both. Many people, when they come, they say, my country is very bad. You have come out through that one. How can you say that one? You are here, you have to contribute. You have to contribute to the place of this one. stomach represents the maintenance. You have to maintain. This vehicle can sustain through the maintenance. Why? When I do that one, why? I have to maintain the knowledge. Shoulders are there. When I have energy, I have to work for the protection. For the country, if I am working I am the citizen of the country, I should not do anything which is detrimental. I am working in an organization, I should not do anything which is detrimental to the organization which is feeding me. When I am learning from the teacher, I should not do anything which is going against the teacher. This is shoulder part. Your legs got to support seva, you have to maintain, you are here, then when I am doing, the knowledge comes to you. In the many gurukuls, the teacher hardly had any give formal education, but they used to give the work to the students. You do this one, just do this one. Service, whatever, maintenance, protection, you are a gatekeeper. But after that, after 12 years of study, 15 years of study, Guru will say, now you are qualified. By then, knowledge naturally comes. Swami Ramaswarupananda, he came here, he was a personal assistant of Swami Chidananda, president of Shivananda Ashram. He said, I did not sit with him for any knowledge. Only I was doing seva, washing that one, washing this one, and organizing, meeting, those things. Nothing, but he said, my Guruji said, go now. And spread, knowledge has come. To come this one, you have to enable. The tree to stand, roots should be strong. Roots, only through this is the mechanism of learning. How I can acquire knowledge, not just by reading the books. I read the books and I acquire knowledge. It is only information. If you want to evolve, the teacher's aspiration is, my student must be better than me. Always aspiration. When that happens, the teacher is very pleased. Otherwise, student, after doing something, after a while, they think, I got it, I am going away. I have not earned. In the Mahabharata, I talk about graduation. When university Mahabharata comes, the teacher is to send everyone, but the pet student only remained. And he asked, am I so bad I did not get graduation? Teacher said, you are my favorite. That's why I did not send away. And so, the sir, and that person became a Brahmajnani. That Mahabharata talks about, when you do this one, the knowledge comes through that one, purity, clarity in thinking, through the knowledge and inner contemplation, happiness comes. When this is turned upward, this is called as Brahmana. I am always thinking about higher possibility. Joy comes, inspiration comes. That person alone enliven the community. Alone can add value to the community. And this human body talks about that structure. Human personality itself defines how we have to lead our life. Continue next week.